Mabuhay! Good morning to each and everyone. We are the Group 4 and will be reporting the social positive impacts of tourism. What do we mean by it? It brings people together across cultures, helping folks understand and appreciate different ways of life. It keeps tradition alive by turning cultural sites and local customs into something worth protecting and celebrating. For example, if you come here in Baguio, there are a lot of tourist spots that is preserved by the cultures of the locals here in Baguio. Communities often bond over shared experiences with visitors, building pride in their heritage. Plus, better road, parks, and services built for tourists often end up benefiting everyone who lives there too. It's a win-win situation. Travelers get unique experiences and locals get stronger, more connected communities. Now we move on to the benefits of tourism. First one is preservation of culture and heritage. Tourism helps save old traditions and historic spots by funding their upkeep and making sure they stick around for future generations. Next one is the community strengthening. It brings people together, making them proud of their roots and teamwork as they share their way of life to visitors. The third one is social services provision. Tourist demands leads to better roads, clinics, and public services, improving life for both locals and travelers. Fourth one is cultural and artistic commercializations. It turns local crafts and performances into moneymakers, helping artists thrive, but sometimes turns culture into a product. And lastly, revitalization of customs and art forms. It brings new life into fading traditions, giving communities reasons to keep them alive and pass them down.
Tourism isn't just about visitors snapping photos, it's a game changer for towns. For starters, it keeps local tradition alive. Think festivals that were fading away suddenly getting second wind because tourists shows up, spends money, and spread the word. That means more cash to keep the party going and more pride in sharing your culture in the world. But it is not just festival. Tourism makes towns more lively and fun. Streets gets up, cafes pop up, and more buzz with energy. Locals and visitors mix creating a vibe that feels fresh and exciting. Money-wise, tourism creates jobs everywhere, hotels and restaurants. More jobs means better paycheck, which leads to happier families and more funding for school and clinics. Most importantly, tourism teaches skills and open doors. Local learn how to run business, speaks new language, or market their craft online. These skills help them to compete globally, attract investors, and build future, and does not rely on outdoor help.
Tourism strengthens communities by revitalizing cultural festivals, preserving heritage, and creating a lively, proud atmosphere. It generates jobs and supports local businesses, improving social well-being and economic resilience. The economic activity generated by tourism supports not only direct employment but also indirect jobs in sectors like agriculture, construction, and retail, thanks to the multiplier effect of increased local spending. Entrepreneurship flourishes as individuals start businesses catering to tourists such as guest houses, handicraft shops, and local tour services. Through professional training and skill development, tourism empowers locals with new opportunities and enhances their influence. Additionally, tourism often leads to better infrastructures and promotes sustainable development, benefiting both residents and visitors. Overall, tourism fosters community unity, cultural pride, and long-term growth.
Tourism plays a major role in the commercialization of culture and art. It supports businesses that not only boost the local economy but also help preserve and promote the community's cultural identity. When tourists visit museums, attend local shows, or explore art galleries, they contribute to keeping traditional practices alive. These attractions increase disposable income among locals by creating job opportunities and encouraging the production of local crafts and performances. As a result, culture and art became valuable assets, celebrated and sustained through tourism-driven demand, while also strengthening the sense of pride and unity in the community.
Revitalization, culture, and art is about bringing back and strengthening the unique tradition and custom of a place. This is done by promoting local culture through various means like museum, decorations, and entertainment. The goal is to revive and preserve the cultural heritage that may have been lost due to modernization or other challenges. Providing opportunity and resource and recognition to an artist who live and work in a local community. It's helped them showcase their talent and contribute to the community locals. From example, revitalization folk art traditions can help preserve cultural heritage by showcasing traditional art forms and storytelling. Creating cultural district can also be beneficial as those areas can attach tourists, support local businesses, and given cities unique characters. Additionally, community-based art projects can empower community and foster a sense of pride through creative expression by revitalizing cultural and art. We can make cities more vibrant, inclusive, and connected to their heritage.
Preservation of heritage. Tourists often visit destinations for their heritage, prompting efforts to preserve it through restriction and sustainable tourism planning, balancing cultural conservation with tourist management for long-term benefits. And according to a study by Su et al. By 2020, sustainable tourism planning can help mitigate the negative effects of tourism on heritage sites, while also promoting cultural conservation and community management and engagement for it. Now, some additional points for that is heritage tourism can generate revenue and create jobs, but it also poses risk to the cultural and environmental integrity of the destination. And also, effective management strategies such as limits on visitor number and education programs can help balance tourism development with heritage conservation